What's going on, everybody? It's me, NaKoei, back again with some more Dynasty Warriors Origins. Last time, we pursued Huang Gai and got Ling Cao killed. We then retreated because the Shinyue I are now invading Wu again. So I'm assuming in this episode we're going to handle that. And we bonded with Ling Tong, unfortunately, after the passing of his father. Hopefully, you guys are enjoying Musou Week here on the channel. 7 days straight, Thursday through Thursday, we are posting a video. Hope you liked the start of Cao Cao's Musou mode. I hope you liked the first 4th weapon guide on this channel. Plenty more to come for Dynasty Warriors 3, don't you worry about that. But today we are back with more Origins. If you like the sound of anything I just listed, be sure to go to the channel and check it out. Or if you want to be notified every single time a new episode, Dynasty Warriors 3, Dynasty Warriors Origins, anything that takes place here during Musou Week drops, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It all helps out the channel immensely. And with that, guys, let's go to Sun ShangXiang's camp.
I heard Lord Huang Gai raised objections against fighting the Shinyue I. He even had a bit of an argument with Lord Zhou Yu earlier. Why would he ever even think such a thing, let alone say it out loud?
Who knows? In my opinion, there was no reason to give up our chance to kill Huang Gai if we weren't even going to fight this battle on our own land. But Lord Huang Gai has long served the Sun clan. I don't think he would suggest such a thing based on emotion alone.
I really want to believe that, but there are many strange rumors going around about Lord Huang Gai. Some of them even go back to the days of Lord Sun ShangXiang.
Rumors?
Yeah, like the one about how he isn't satisfied serving the House of Sun. Or the one about him being with Lord Sun ShangXiang when he passed.
Lord Huqi, you would do well not to speak so carelessly. But if those rumors are really spreading among our ranks, I think it might be worth reporting them to Louis Meng and the others.
The people of Wu have spent a long time risking their lives to protect the innocent from Shinyue I's aggression. And after all that, they are suddenly told to treat them as equals. It is only natural that such strange rumors would spread among them.
That may be the case, but it doesn't mean Huang Gai intended to cause harm with his suggestion.
For my part, there is much in Huang Gai's plan regarding the Shinyue I that I cannot agree with. But it is not prudent for everyone to fawn over the opinion of a single man. Someone must speak out as he did for there to be a proper discussion.
But won't letting these rumors spread among our ranks affect the morale of our soldiers? After all, we even had to give up our defeating Huang Gai, only to find ourselves waiting around back in Wu.
What are your thoughts on the matter? We are all finding Lord Huang Gai's idea very difficult to accept. Even so, his bond with the Shinyue I runs very deep, possibly much deeper than you could imagine. They have been our enemy on the battlefield. Half measures will not be enough to bring about peace.
We have a duty to offer our Lord our opinions so that he can make better judgments. If you still take issue with Huang Gai's stance, even after taking that into account, go and debate him one-on-one.
Right. I'm sure Lord Sun ShangXiang himself would prefer an open and honest approach in this situation.
There's been no end to the arguing, has there?
The simple fact is that there are now many more people in Wu. It's inevitable that disagreements will arise. Debating what's right will not provide any answers, because what is right depends entirely upon each individual's beliefs. However, a ruler must possess the ability to unite those ideas about what is right into a single force. This has made things several degrees more difficult for Lord Sun Quan, and for us who assist him, compared to the days of Sun Ce's rule.
I know. I get worried sometimes. Worried that our kingdom might crumble from infighting. I believe in Chuen and every one of you, of course. It's just that we seem to have become so disunited. I wonder, what would Father and Sua have done?
The living cannot speak for the dead. But if one were to imagine what their approach would have been, they might not have done anything, and just watched.
Done nothing?
Sometimes, after a clash of opinions between many different people, a new solution to the problem becomes evident. That was something both Lord Sun Jian and Sun Ce knew well and appreciated. And that is why I don't feel concerned. In fact, Lord Sun Quan's approach may be even better at building a consensus than that of his predecessors. As one of Wu's strategists, it is my duty to believe in him, and also in myself, so that we may devise ways to win any battle.
My brothers have been truly lucky to have had you as their advisor, Zhou Yu. I know it is way past due, but please allow me to thank you.
You give me too much credit, Princess. I'm here because I chose to be by their side.
Alright, does that open up any bonds? No. Just checking before we get going. You know what, I'm gonna check the Shui Jing real quick in case someone wants to meditate. That happens from time to time.
I just want our life to remain as it is.
Oh, it's you. Go show him what you're made of. It seemed like Lord Sun Ce really would live up to it.
We'll get to see Lord Sun Ce again.
So we are good, guys. We're just gonna get right into this battle. Here's rank. So here's what we unlock with like the twin pikes. A Sky Sunder. Definitely gonna use that whenever we got a new Thrashing Inferno Sweep with the staff. We got Wrath of Earth with the gauntlets, Dragon Flash, and Shadow Dance. So I think today we are gonna use sorry about that. We're gonna use the Crescent Blade today. So that's what we're gonna use and get that leveled up. Hopefully by the end we can have them all kind of leveled up by the end of this episode. We do have a new yeah, right here we have a new accessory. Slightly increases your musical gauge when you are attacked, so that could come into handy. You could probably combine that with like a high defense on the turtle shell, and that'd be pretty useful. But with that, guys, there's nothing else really, I don't think. Nope, no new skills. With that, if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's get into it. We have no choice but to meet the repeat Shinyue rebellion with force. Defeat all enemy officers to quell the unrest.
Let's begin.
During our attack on Jing Province, we received word that the Shinyue were rebelling. We have thus hurried our forces back to Wu. Thanks to the efforts of veteran generals we left in charge during our absence, the threat has not yet grown too severe. However, we must quickly put down the rebellion and bring the traitors to justice.
Now then,
Once again, His Lordship will be in command. He expects your full cooperation. The Shangwei are spread out over a wide area and not well coordinated, but their forces are large, and we must proceed with caution. Your task is to defend the main camp and take the enemy strongholds. Stay privy to the situation as a whole, and help each other where necessary. Zhou Yu, I still do not agree that we should be using force to subdue the Shangwei. I shall be exploring other methods. Lord Huang Gai, while I appreciate the optimism, do you have something in mind, Huang Gai?
Right.
Yes, I will deal with the Shangwei, but in my own way. I see. Then I shall trust your judgment. Zhou Yu, I would appreciate if you could do the same. Is it clear to me that sooner or later Wu and the Shangwei must find a way to coexist?
yes.
Understood, my lord. What kind of kingdom is Wu to become? What kind of ruler will I be? The time to answer such question is now. Alright guys, so obviously we got some disagreements here on the battlefield. Let's go to Zhou Yu, actually. You know what? We go with the... No, we can't go in the middle. I'm gonna go with Zhou Yu. Let's do that.
My wisdom. Don't let me. There's still so much unrest in these lands. We cannot avert our eyes from the truth. We must also quell the rebellion. If we want to discover what kind of kingdom we should become.
Situation.
The enemy officer has been
An
defeated.
expeditious advance is essential to our cause. Onward, everyone! We march at once!
Holy!
No matter how many times they knock us down, we will always rise again! This very land is our foundation!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Our kingdom cannot exist if we fail to win the hearts of Shinyue.
The enemy officer
cannot be achieved
has been
by force
defeated.
alone, after all. Commence the advance!
Astonishing!
Second attempt.
You
guys.
shall lead
The
us
enemy
into a new
officer
era.
has been defeated.
Don't make enemy officers like they used to.
The tide of battle is even again.
The enemy
Now
officer
it's time to
has been
overwhelm them
defeated.
with our might.
This is tough, no matter how you slice it.
Time to attack!
Failure.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We are not giving up. Not here. We keep going. Lord Huang Gai has long kept close ties with the Shinyue. I would like to believe that it was all in the service of Wu. I appreciate the help. I see our bonds are as strong as they can be.
Time to attack!
Good eye.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
The garrison seems to be drawing enemies towards it. We can pick them off here.
The enemy officer
Begin the advance.
has been defeated.
Let's go! Reporting! Enemy forces are advancing on our position from the south! There we go!
I suppose we should consider ourselves lucky that we saw them coming. Very well. Prepare an ambush to strike them just as they arrive.
Can't believe
The enemy officer has been defeated.
People of Shinyue,
You know what? Let's
please
see if we
lay
can
down your
protect
weapon.
this guy.
I wish for there to be no more bloodshed between us. I, Huang Gai, assure you that all your basic needs shall be met. The leader of Wu has also agreed to this arrangement. So, please.
You kneel and lower your head before us? You are as noble as they say, Lord Huang Gai. We will hear your offers.
Some of them are still willing to listen to reason. I'll do everything I can to reach them.
We made it! Now it's our turn to join the fray!
March forward! The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer
An ambush here
has been defeated.
I cannot allow myself to be distracted from my task.
Let's go.
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
I will be the light that guides you all. Always at the vanguard. Always striving to be the strongest.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Alright, block that. Gotta get into Subugation.
Time to attack.
You've done very well. It's
The
good
enemy
to know
officer
I can count on you.
has been defeated. Let's go. How am I getting cornered? Seriously?
Hopefully he's alright. Keep an eye on him now. One guy, he's got one guy.
I have defeated the enemy officer.
Damn it! Our efforts weren't enough. Good. We made it in time. We'll ambush them right here.
We're driving them back! Keep it up! Push on through!
Nice try! Oh, just a swing Tom there.
Continue to fight without complaint.
Thank you for coming to help. It's gonna be a breeze with you here.
Infested.
This is it!
The enemy officer
Your strength
has been
has
defeated.
no bounds. Keep honing your skill and amaze me once more.
Charge! This land belongs to us! Bring down the intruder, Sun ShangXiang! Begin advancing!
Many of our allies have rushed to our aid. Now is the time to strike! Men, move forward! March!
We don't want them getting too carried away. Let's go put a stop to this while we can. Advance now.
Nice try. There we go, the ambush. We're doing way better than the first time I attempted this, guys.
Make them wish they had never come here!
Oh man, alright. Everyone was dying in the first one, so we're doing a lot better. Hope you guys are all having a good summer up where I am right now. It's extremely warm. Very, very, like the hottest we've had in my area in a very long time. Hopefully y'all are drinking water, staying hydrated, and enjoying the summertime. Anyway, let's get a win. Oh, Yan, Yuan Yu.
There we go!
This is
try.
bad. If
Alright,
someone
come on, we
doesn't
gotta
get
take
there
this out.
fast, we're done for.
Time to act.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory
An officer?
is
You must be
ours.
kidding.
Go.
You were going easy on me.
So you're the Lord Huang Gai I've been hearing about.
Honorable chieftain of the proud mountain people, heed my plea. I wish to put an end to the war between your people and Wu. This is the extent of my influence. I haven't gained the trust of the other chieftains yet.
So,
Lord Huang Gai has convinced the Shinyue soldiers to leave. He has truly won their hearts. But his actions were reckless. I'll have to remind him to be more careful later.
You knew just when to come to my aid. I was never worried that you wouldn't. Not in the least.
Shall we provide backup? Onward! To join our allies! Begin the advance! This'll do.
Looking rough. Whoa. Looking rough. Whoa. Looking rough.
Time to attack. Let's get serious.
There we go, block him.
End this.
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Over, you hear?
You're outshining everyone else. I must study and learn your ways.
I have defeated the enemy officer.
Yeah, they're battling a lot better than they did before, I'll tell you that, guys. Oh my god. Everyone was dying.
I know how to get the job done.
How am I getting cornered? Seriously?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Right.
I believe in you.
There we go.
Tables turn.
Yo.
That's an officer? You must be kidding!
Time to attack.
There we go. Can't believe this.
The enemy officer
This is a
has been
ferocious team
defeated.
indeed.
Such great strength. I'm pulling back for now.
Let's go.
The tide has turned in our favor. All forces advance on the enemy. This is our chance to cut through their ranks. Forward march! The end of the rebellion is in sight. Everyone, keep fighting through to the end!
Mountain dwellers of old, do not perish in vain. Flee now. Leave the rest of this battle to me.
It's become foggy here. March cautiously, everyone.
The loss of Sunsa has not deterred you from your quest to rule by force. So be it. I will eliminate another leader of Wu.
I don't think so, man.
I've lost sight of the others. This fog is very strange. No good can come of this.
This is no ordinary fog. What do you think is going on?
There you are, Zuluan. You're hell-bent on standing in my way, aren't you? Then... you'd best be prepared to fight.
Tables turn.
This is our destiny as guardians of peace! You thought Sunsa would rise to greatness. Now he is dead. better So why do you continue to fight for Wu? Are you merely clinging to the strongest leader you can, trading your free will for the right to oppress the weak? Is that the path you have chosen? You are no different than the vermin who destroyed our home. The anguish and despair of that day has been burned into my mind. The suffering, the agony,
Well, you
the
should
chaos.
focus less on that image burnt
It
into
is
your mind
revealed
and
to
more
me
on
my
me
new
coming at you
path.
because I just whooped ya! Bialuan.
Why don't you remember? How can you? Do you mean to kill me, Zuluan? It would be a fitting end. But first, there's one thing I never could understand. After this, I will ask nothing more. So tell me, with the little conqueror slain, Wu has lost all of its heroes. Those left are no longer capable of heroism. They simply wield their strength as their lord commands. In spite of this, you follow the path of Wu. For what, and for whom, do you fight? So you believe that Sun Quan can unite the world in peace? Do you really think he has what it takes to achieve such a feat? We've always lived as dogs on the leash of tyranny, forced to partake in slaughter after slaughter for what is said to be some great cause. The screams of those who fell at our hands, the grief of the villagers. Surely even you have heard the pain we left in our wake. And yet, you still shamelessly cling to the powers that bind you. I have nothing left to say to you. Hurry up and kill me.
No, do not kill him.
Sun Quan.
It's just as you say. There are no heroes in Wu. I'll never be anywhere near as great as my father and brother. And on my own, I'd be lucky to be able to protect myself, let alone bring prosperity to an entire kingdom under my rule. However, I am not alone. I'm surrounded by people of wisdom and bravery, and I know that together, we can accomplish anything. This might seem like a ploy to win you over, but all who reside in our kingdom support each other as a family. And together, we will be a force for good, bringing peace to our world. That is my dream for the future of Wu.
You dare say such things after how brutally you crushed the Shinyue. You are arrogant beyond redemption.
Yes, I suspected you might say as much. Bialuan, was it? Just watch and you'll see. I will make every last member of the Shinyue, and even you, into heroes who fight for peace.
Alright guys, we maxed out the wheels, we got Flying Lotus Gambit, maxed out the Crescent Blade, and you got Great Mountain Throw. That means we're going up 2 whole levels guys, to level 62. Yeah, so we got more grade 6 weapons. Mahogany, it's level 27, you love to see it. Slowly but surely we're getting there with the skill points.
You've allowed me into your leader's tent without restraints? What are you thinking? Hurry up and kill us. You needn't spare anyone. I would rather even our children be put to death than raised under the oppression of Wu.
Oppression? I do not intend to oppress anybody.
Even if that is true, you have defeated us and are trying to control us through force. That is a fact. There can be no lasting peace between your people and mine. We are too different to coexist in the same territory.
According to who? Is that meant to be self-evident? Or do you claim it based on historical precedent? Either way, that goes against my wishes.
Your wishes?
What I wish for is a kingdom where all those who live in Jiangdong respect and help one another. I do not intend to force anything upon the Shinyue, so long as you do not point your blades at us. In fact, I want to learn from your wisdom. We do not know how to survive in the wilderness as you do.
How self-centered. You can speak of ideals all you like, but there are many whose anger will not be placated.
I am willing to bear the brunt of all their discontent. For all my other failings as a leader, I can at least do that. Let's end this strife between the Shinyue and Wu. Starting today, we shall be one, living alongside and helping one another.
Your desire for peace appears to be genuine.
It is. And you should know that once I form an agreement, I ensure it is honored. There will be no chance to withdraw.
Not so weak-willed after all. Now, you have me curious about this Wu you dream of. But if you ever make another attempt to oppress us...
I am aware. I will do everything I can to maintain your trust.
In striving for peace, anyone from a lord to a peasant may be called a hero. He has forged alliances not only with his clan's bitter foes of old, the Shinyue, but even with me. It's impressive, I admit. That's Sun ShangXiang. He's an interesting man. More capable than I thought he might be, at least. I am not yet convinced, but I admit that I have taken a keen interest in him. When you decided to place your faith in the hero of the Sun clan, I thought for sure you were mistaken. But in spite of everything you forgot, I suppose your memories of Juha were enough to guide you down the right path. I did? That seems doubtful. Zuluan, you must use your unique skills to help your lord and save all those who are suffering amidst the chaos. If Sun ShangXiang ever errs in his ways, correct them. If you fail to do so, I shall do my duty as a guardian of peace and punish you both. I will not walk alongside you. After all, is it not the role of a guardian of peace to keep watch over the powerful from the shadows and ensure that they do not go astray?
Yeah, maybe you shouldn't have killed him.
Those who have been long divided must unite, while those who have been long united must diverge. Thus has it always been for empires and their people alike. Guardian of peace, the time has come to part ways. One will champion heroes, striving to bring peace to the world. The other will lurk in the shadows,
keeping the heroes true to their path. That is the new way of the Guardians of Peace. And thus shall our purpose be fulfilled. This is the last time I appear before you. Well, it is said that the founders of our order were mystical beings. That they had the faces of children, with hair as white as snow, and eyes as blue as the surface of a frozen lake, and that no number of years could ever age them. Zuluan, you must go now. Let your eyes guide you along your true path, and carry all that has been entrusted to you.
Well.
Alright, got any letters? We do not. Let's load, I guess.
I hear many of the Shinyue have surrendered to Wu, and it appears things have remained peaceful.
Surprising, given how deep their animosity was. Is this a testament to Lord Sun ShangXiang's skills, or...?
He only agreed to peace, because in a fit of temper, I suggested I'd have no part in a war against them.
You call that a fit? But looking back on Lord Sun ShangXiang's words, I feel that this may have been the right choice.
Hold on, there's one thing I need to say before we end the conversation. Huang Gai, don't you think you've been stealing all the attention lately?
That may be so, but it seems that this time I've stood out in a negative way. My words and actions have created a rift in the kingdom, and I must accept responsibility for that. Even so, I don't intend to stop voicing my opinions, because that type of open discussion is what we should strive to achieve in Wu. If for some reason my voice is ever silenced, then...
Hey, stop with that nonsense, Huang Gai. Remember, what must you do above all else? Lord Sun ShangXiang has entrusted you with governing Shinyue. That's a major task you ought to focus on.
Right. Stop being so gloomy about everything, or you'll make Zhou Yu irritable again. Although, I suppose I can't talk. I've been pretty negative myself.
You're right. I have duties I ought to be focusing on before anything else.
I wonder.
Alright guys, so I think that is a good spot to end. If we check the map here, we got Zhou Yu. We got a battle I can do off screen. It looks like that's everything, guys. So, if you like what you've seen here today, be sure to like the video. Comment in the comment section what you'd like to see.
Like
Dynasty Warriors 3, Dynasty Warriors Origins on this channel. We have you covered. We're just about to finish up Wu, and then we're moving on to the other ones. And we'll be providing a lot of other content related to Dynasty Warriors Origins, not just a playthrough. So
Lord Han
you
Dong
have something to
does
look
so
forward
much
to.
for
And
such
if you want to be
little
notified every
recognition,
single time your
he
favorite
deserves a
KOE
much
Techno channel
loftier
drops
position.
a video, then
Not
be
one
sure to
time
subscribe
has
and
Lord
ring that
Zhou
bell. And
Tai
I'll see you
brought
next
shame
time,
upon his
guys.
family name.